good evening, good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are, and welcome to Positive Rate. I'm your host, Darkfury. I'm stepping in for Mr. Willy Canuck for, well, he's away in Canada. And Dan says there's no audio already, but I know there is, Dan, so yeah. Anyway, straight into the chat. We've got Dan, we've got Kevin, hello, Willy from Canada, so far, so yeah. We're at Newcastle today. We're doing Newcastle to Geneva. We're at Newcastle already. Nick's joined the chat. Good afternoon, sir. As you can see, it's a live time, live weather. It's not great weather at all today. As we spin around, we've got a few statics. We've got a lot of people around that we can see, especially the I have no idea. Great name. Mr. Unknown as well. So here we have Nick in his lovely BA livery. John joining as well today in the easyJet. No changes. And we're actually flying the special livery today. Seeing as Nick decided we wanted to fly Greg's over to Switzerland, so we're in the special Greg's livery. So just go into the chat. You need to. So we have the special red series liveries for the Phoenix 737s and some other aircraft. Currently, the Phoenix liveries that we have specifically for Positive Rate are being updated. So the 737s will work, however the Phoenix, due to the new update, will not work. This is currently being worked on. Also, the liveries for the Phoenix V2 all need to be updated as well. If you're using it from the content from the Phoenix Manager. I think that's it, Nick. If anything else, just let me know. John's just joined the chat. Good morning. I'm no streamer, I'll admit it, I am not a streamer. This is way out of my comfort zone. I'm stepping in as part of it, as part of Positive Rate. When Willy's away, I'll try to stream. Willy's away for the next couple of weeks, so I will try to get some streaming done, but I can't guarantee when due to work and other commitments, so I'll try and give a few days notice at least, so we can get things set up and get the team working in the background to get things sorted. So as you can see, we're at Newcastle. Not great weather, British weather. We are expecting bad weather here later on, so that's why we decided to go from here to Geneva, check out the Redwings scenery, instead of flying the Redwings back to Newcastle. The links for the Orbx Newcastle stuff, it should be all linked below. You can check out our sponsors as well, Just Flight, Orbx and Sky Blue Radio. So they're linked all in the chat below as well. If you like what you're seeing and want to see some more content,
wow,
you can hit the like button, subscribe, it's all free, all goes towards helping the channel. And Dan, Willy using the memes, so we know that memes are working. So all the information that's needed more or less is in the channel description. We're also using Flow Pro as well, that is also available from Orbx. As you can see on the banner at the top, we're using the new update. So we're in the 737-800, we're in the special Greg's livery. So we have a departure airport, Newcastle, and it's not 606 nautical miles. Our destination airport today is Redwing, and we are actually in IFR conditions. Yeah, yeah, Willy, that's what I thought as well. We are on multiplayer. We're on live weather at live time, so anybody can come and join us and flare with us. Winds are at 030 at 15 knots, and it's a lovely 13 degrees. Short and t-shirt weather up here. Woohoo! Anywho's, let's get on with this 2-hour flight, shall we? And just check out this lovely livery that will be available soon. See nice blue and Greg's if I don't get copyrighted first. So as you can see, I'm using Flow Pro for the cameras and stuff because I forgot to set up my camera stuff on my stream deck. So before we started streaming today, we've got all the passengers set in. We got the winds and our routing. So I'll just get our routing and put that in the chat for you. So the routing is now in the chat. So we're departing today off runway 7. So it's not a very long taxi at all. We'll just bring up the navigrapher as well. See how simple it is to use Flow. So we'll bring up navigrapher as well. So we depart off runway 7. We're on the Girly 1 Tango departure, and then we basically come down, fly over towards Manchester, down towards Birmingham, London.
Quiet! You're making him lose his focus! Oh no! Sorry! Shut up!
Near J-Hog's favourite place of Jersey, over France, and then we come in and we do the Lusa to November arrival
naughty.
for the ILS 22 into Geneva. That's just our takeoff date performance there. So if I get these up, as you can see, we'll get the stands up there. It's not a great stand, so we're at stand 10 today, and then we'll just taxi around on old Alpha 1. Get ready for takeoff there. About a 2-hour flight. All the winds are programmed in. We've got quite a few passengers today taking sausage rolls over to Switzerland. So we've got 90 first class, 116 in economy, got a bit of cargo as well. Our total load today is 78%, and our fuel quantity is 7.8 tonnes. Our transponder is set as well as squawking 2000. And we'll start to get ready to push back from Newcastle. So it's just a quick setup today. There's no flows or anything. We're just going to get this set up and ready to go. Most of this all has been done. We'll set the pressurization. Our flight level is 360 today. Our cruise altitude. We've got a cost index of 72. So these sausage rolls must be needed. Switch our fuel on. We'll get our APU started. Anti-collision lights are on. Seatbelt signs and chime set. And we'll get ready for the pushback. So we'll call our GS6 ground crew and request our pushback. like I say, if you do have, if you do like to see more of these on me streaming, and you do like what you see, please hit the like and subscribe button in the notifications below. It really does help the channel out and people to discover us. One thing I forgot to do was set the NPC altitude. APU is now started, so now we can go and remove our ground power, and we can remove our wheel chocks as well. I may go a bit quiet while we're pushing back. Just want to make sure that everything's alright and running perfectly, as I have done a sim reinstall for the past couple of days, so all this is fresh and brand new. Mr. Cook helped me set up all the manual stuff, voices, sounds, etc., getting everything running, so hopefully everything should be a-okay today, and let's see how we go. So if I do go silent, I do apologise, I just want to push back. So as you can see, GSX has come up, and we're gonna face east on the apron, and now it's going to tell me to release the parking brakes, which we have done. So as we do that, we'll turn the packs off and APU bleed on. We'll get the engines onto the lower ECAM, and we'll start engine 2. So we've got a good start on engine 2 there. We'll just add our fuel and wait for the N2 to rise. Fuel flow is looking good, pressure, oil pressure, it's all looking good, it's all in green. And it looks like we're getting a good start on engine 2. We'll wait for the ground crew to push us back, and we'll then start our engine 1. Right, and now we're going to go start, we'll start engine 1 as well. Set TCAS to TA as we're on the ground. Engine 1 is now started, so we'll add fuel to engine number 1. Our ground crew is asking to start our parking brakes, so we'll set our parking brakes as well, let them disconnect. Whilst we're doing that, we just did a quick flight controls check. It's a bit grey and dull out there today, so what we're going to do is we just add a bit of lighting, I believe, just to see what we're doing. So we'll put the power breakers on. JSX now is asking for engine start confirmation. Good if it's missed start, so they can now disconnect. Engine 2 and engine 1 now see stabilised, so we can switch over to the gens, buses. We turn off the APU bleed, we can set the packs to auto, and then we can turn off the APU. Because it's a not long taxi as well, we'll put the strobe lights on, and we'll set our taxi on spot as well. Also waiting for the ground crew to disappear. We'll look on out and just get the heading for the runway. 066, so we'll set the heading. That's runway heading. There's ground crew telling us that everything is clear. Projected takeoff brakes. We'll reset the fuel flow. We'll just go over here and set flaps 5. Next thing we need to do is verify our takeoff speeds. So we'll just go back into our performance tour. 139, 140, 146. 140, 146, all matches. Lovely. Right. Ground crew has disappeared. Taxi lights are on. So engine is set to continuous. And I think we are all ready. Just have a quick nosy outside. John's waiting for me to go. I believe Nick's just pushed back there. Yep, so we'll make our way to Alpha 2 for 07. Going back to the chat here, Willy mentioned flow from Orbx. Yes, I already have Willy, but I'll mention it again. We are using the Flow Pro that is available from Orbx. As you can see here, this is what I'm using. This is why I don't hide it, so you can see exactly what I'm doing and how it works. And I find it really easier to use than the toolbar, standard Microsoft toolbar. Plus also the banner at the top, as you can see, that is a new update. So there's quite a few little tools you can get and add-ons for Flow, all available on flightsim.to, and Flow is available off Orbx. So what I'll do is I'll just put our sponsors in the bottom there. It's Just Flight, Sky Blue Radio, and Orbx as well. Newcastle is available from Orbx and should be linked in the description below. Text around here, we'll just get a bit more thrust as well, just to keep us going. If anybody is flying with us today, make yourself known in chat, and yeah, we'll give you a mention. Left is clear, right is clear, and we'll just wait here. And I believe Nick is ready to go, so if Nick wants to go ahead, he's more than welcome, and I can hold here. Don't know if Nick's holding or not, so yeah, Nick, You can just let us know if you want to hold. Oh, Nick, you'll go first. Right, no worries. It looks like something needs updating with Newcastle. It's a bit bumpy today. These passengers are not going to want to pay for these flights. They don't want to damage their sausage rolls. So as we go over these bumps, but I'm going to have words with these airport managers because these taxiways are hilarious. We'll get our lights on now as we enter 407. As we coming up to 07, we'll line up and we'll get ourselves stabilised, ready for departure. We have got some great news coming up as well. Our news reporters have been running around like a headless chicken for the last hour trying to find us some decent news for today before they left me hang out to dry. Yes, Dad, I'm speaking to you. It will be a sterile cockpit just while we take off, just to make sure that nothing goes wrong. In case of any failures, we'll just turn around, head to the holding point at Willy, and then we'll make our way back into.
Let's kick the tires and light the fires, Big Daddy.
Toga says done. Toga. It's not Toga Tuesday. That's 3 days ago. But anyway, we're probably it's a tier 1 takeoff. So everything's set, pressurization, lights set, engines continuous, logo collision lights are on, strobes are on. TCAS, TARA, we'll get the weather, we'll get the traffic. As you can see, Dick is there waiting for us patiently. So there we go, and we'll set half power. We'll let this stabilise for a second, and then we shall start the clock. We'll push down on the nose.
3 knots. Rotate.
And we shall rotate.
Positive rate of climb.
The autopilot. Turn off our taxiway and runway turn off lights. And we can start slowly reducing our flaps. Auto brakes to off. Landing gears up now, so we can turn that off as well. That flaps again. As we climb to 6,000 feet. So as you can see here, the speed restriction of 210 knots between flight level 80, 2000 and flight level 80. The next waypoint with max 250 knots between above 4,000 below flight level 80, and we need to be at flight level 80 at Willy. reduce our flaps once more as we make the turn. And we'll change our altitude to flight level 80. Just back into the chat. No Lakes wants fun, failure Fridays. If that's the thing you want, let us know in the Discord. Link below. If somebody could post that as the Discord link as well, that'd be great. Thank you very much. Kevin wants to redeem failure. No Lakes down wants to redeem failures. Yeah, not yet. Not yet. Mine is going to streaming. It's my 4th stream, so not doing this yet, guys. Thanks Dan for posting the Discord link. Dan says, I'm surprised you didn't change the EFB wallpaper. No, just set that standard. To a Griggs one. No, I'm not even going to mess around with it. UFT, sorry, it has to be politically correct. No, Dan, it's not a UFT, it's an EFB. It acts like one, it looks like one. So it is one. If you're going to be censored, you know, or whatever, I'm sorry, but that is not a UFT. That looks like an EFB. It's got 2 apps on it. Performance tool and the flyback. That is it. But once we get to Gurley and we start climbing, I will show you something, Dan. So just be patient. Kevin is a cheap Chinese iPod. No comment. So look out the windows. Bright yellow chocolates there. But loving the ground textures. Rex AQ seasons. We've got the ground textures available on Orbx as well. I think I've got there's quite a few other mods that are add-ons that is available on the Orbx website and Just Flight as well. Just Flight have got some decent cracking aircraft. Don't forget to check them out. And if you sounding great at any altitude, want to listen to some music or some radio and just listen and chill while you're flying, check out Skyber Radio as well. We'll just get out of the cabin at the moment and check where we are. Sorry about that, just had to quickly take a quick drink there. Thank you Dan for posting the Skyber Radio using the bot. Now we'll change our FBC altitude to 5360, which is our cruise altitude for today. And as you can see now, we've just passed Gurley and we are now starting our climb as well. Lovely. X, not my mistake, so we'll just take an external view. It looks like Nick is up as well, and Jayhawk not far behind. If anybody else flying with us today, make sure to get yourself in the chat and pass on it. Yeah, shout out for you. Screenshot of that, that's good. Lovely. Put those main tags back up. Heading now to match up with on MCB to match up with what we're flying. Check everything's okay. We'll flight level 100. Cabin. As you can see, it's a all blue Greg's cabin. Woohoo! We've got some got a placard there, safety card, so I hope you all read your instructions properly. We've got some nice reading. Just in the chat a second. You missed the opportunity to make it a Greg's cargo. You never know what's coming. Do you, Kevin? Nick, do you get a steak bake in the seat pocket? Well, I'll leave that to your imagination, to be fair. You can have a vegan roll or a vegan bake. I think the Greg's cabin crew offer everything that Greg's more sells, I believe. So if you are hungry and everything, just call for the Greg's cabin crew. Just as a picture there. That's what you're having. Get in there, look. I'll just wait for the memes to start. And no, Dan, you cannot get a refund. Only if Mark was here. Can somebody get Boris Simmer to have a look? We'll just go back to the cockpit just to make sure everything's alright there as we make our way up to cruise. And there we go. Nice one, Willy. Jayhawk, Dan's gone to the vegan slide. Oh, it's not, oh, sorry, side. Dan, when I made a video of me eating them with Guinness, they were nice. Okay. That would have been the Guinness. Yes, Kevin, that probably would have been the Guinness. The Guinness would have given the sausage rolls the flavour. As we, I'll leave you with an outside view or a wing view for the moment until Just got to nip to the restroom and speak to the cabin crew, and then I shall be back. Hopefully at that point we shall be reaching the time and we can get into the news. So I shall be right back. back. Just catching up with this chat here. Are we going to Downtown Abbey, Nick? No idea. But just Willy production value 110%. Nick, it's too much rain. Kevin's on 26 for the past few days. Lucky you. Nick says big thunderstorms here in London. Just looking at the cloud layer just in the sim and outside my window, it doesn't look too promising, to be honest. John says we're forecast this afternoon. Some more power cuts. I hope not. And the cabin crew has just brought me some dinner. Way. So we'll just have a quick look around. Lots of people flying today. We are on the multiplayer server in North Europe. If you do want to fly with us, we are a friendly community, and most of the flights will be on multiplayer, so everybody can join. I see Nick here at 32,000 feet, and JL just put up 23,000. As you can see, I'm not liking the cloud layer just there. You can see a bit of land. Just seeing what Netflix has said. I thought you would not call it tea and not dinner. Breakfast, dinner, tea, supper. I'm not going to say no more than because you're going to offend us North people who live in the North. I'm just going to slowly reduce that music down. And we're going to get on with the news. That was a good point there, didn't want to work. Anyway, we got it working, so that's one technical issue that we have fixed. So let's go into the news, as this was a late news bulletin by our reporter. I'm just going to look through them and speak about them as we go, so I've not had a chance to have a look at them before the stream. So we'll start off with easyBuilds. They have released a new airport for free, Milwaukee, so it's available for free if you want to grab that from easyBuilds. Aeroplane Heaven has released the Orca Hurricane. The iconic warbird is now available for Microsoft Flight Sim. The famous British fighter, which served with the Royal Air Force, was introduced in 1937 and gained a lot of fame during the Battle of Britain, despite being overshadowed by the submarine Spitfire implementation. It features custom animations, a custom era appropriate pilot, and has included both the standard and tropical variant of the aircraft in the package. It is currently available for $28.99 US through their website. Just to go through some of their features: high fidelity models, crafted detailed features, animations, period correct headgear, goggles and oxygen mask with the animated British pilots, authentic refueling, bars, Bowser and starting cart, flight dynamics, sound pack, the Rolls-Royce Merlin engine can be seen and is beautifully modelled beneath the covers, and includes the standard tropical and sea hurricane models too. Sounds like a good World War II fighter there available for Microsoft Flight Sim. Next we've got the flow updates with new features. The one that we're using, Flow Pro, available from Orbx. So there's virtual key fobs, sim data widgets and AI bridge all to come. The all new key fob widget enables you to interact with hangar doors and other interactive scenery elements, and it's been updated to work with the FFOX, whatever that means, scenery, but it's open to other developers to work as well. In the Pro and Essential versions of the tool, you will now see an info text widget that displays sim data in the top left hand corner, and in the Pro version you will see a new streamer bar showing the sim data, which you can see in the stream at the top there. There's a new AI malicious support with smarter flight data, few more features and improvements, and these can be found, the changes can be found through officially or through the Parallel 42 website for Flow. I'm just going to get back into the chat between the news. Is the FFOX scenery made by Basil Brush? Kevin, the answer would probably be Boom Boom. Oh, that were a quick weather injection there, massive froze. Yeah, whether it's online connectivity by the looks of this, or bandwidth, because everybody has just disappeared. Fantastic. Microsoft Flight Simulator service for you. Oh, and we see Nick and J.O. and CSB area, but everybody's popping back in. Lovely. Next piece of news is Majestic Software provides statement on the Dash 8 for Microsoft Flight Sim. Spoiler alert, don't expect it till 2025. So the team is known for the high fidelity Dash 8 Q400 on FSX and B3D, and they come together to try and bring us the Dash 8 for Microsoft Flight Sim. While systems have progressed nicely, 3D modelling came a bit to a halt as the 3D designer was no longer able to work with them. A new team is being planned to ensure the work can be finalised. They're not trying to set any expectations for the community, and shouldn't expect anything until 2025. A lot, of course, is everything goes to plan. As with most devs, there won't be any regular updates, but Majestic will share progress. And they thank you from the community for their patience and support. Just a nice quick read there. Next on the hit list for the news, Simpunk releases the Lift Aircraft Exa VTOL drone. No pilot's license is required for this 80 propeller vehicle. One person, and it's the newest released by the Orbx partner Simpunk. Sleek, futuristic look. The aircraft is indeed a real aircraft. Furthermore, the aircraft complies with FAA Power Ultralight classification. No pilot license is required. You can purchase this copy of Simpunk's Lift at Orbx for the $32.99 Australian dollars, featuring 3D model, high resolution carbon fibre textures, custom fly-by-wire flight systems and flight dynamics, customised installation, automatic takeoff and landing, can land in both water and on land, immersive and real sounds, VR compatible and a 3D custom pilot. What else have we got? So synaptic simulations show avionics probes in the new video. New protocol for CPDLC on VAT networks along with other sighting developments on the A220. Builds has confirmed on their Twitter X page that a full-fledged developer stream covering all aspects of the A220 project is scheduled for mid-2024, which is projected to include information on the release timeline. The development of the A220 for Microsoft Flight Sim has been continuing quietly in the background since the studio announced their partnership with Unibuilds to bring the project to market. A new video was uploaded to the team's YouTube channel, giving a detailed look into the complexity of the aircraft's avionics. So I'm not going to read all that out because there's quite a bit of information and some pictures there, but yeah, I'll just go and check out the A22X development update and see what they've got and see what you think. So that is the quick and short news from our roving news reporter there. And we'll exit out. Lovely. That was short and sweet. Some good information there and some new updates. Question is, with all these new updates, they said that Microsoft Flight Sim add-ons will work. Mostly. For a big part. But with all these developers that are now developing aircraft for with high fidelity stuff and better avionics, better features than what we originally had when we first started Microsoft Flight Sim 2020. With 2024 around the corner, are they going to actually release them for 2020 or are they just going to hold off now? I mean, Microsoft should, and Adobe should be introducing or releasing the timeline of when we should expect Microsoft 2024 to be available. Let us know your thoughts in the chat there. I'm just going to pop away. I'm just going to mute my mic for a couple of minutes while I just grab something to eat and drink whilst we're on the cruise, and I'll meet you in the chat. I will be back for the briefing for the approach. turned them slightly than I should have done. My gain is up as well. It's probably because I'm not on my microphone, to be honest. I've been eating and knocked it, you know, as things do. Technical issues. You should be able to hear me now. We're just talking about X-Plane bagpipes and 2024. Willy can't remember the memes, even though he created them. Oh, it's a good one. So that's the start of memory loss, I believe that one is, Willy. John's singing London Bridge. And Dan's on about new memes. No comment. As we can see now, as we've passed over London, over down to the south, believe down there where Cal 83000 is Southampton, I believe. Just leaving the coastline there of the UK as we head over to La France. And we seem to be following a Boeing 747-8. So hopefully the sim will be a little bit better now we're out of that dense cloud there, that awful weather. Good job we passed over it. And as you can see there, just in the distance, just in front of us, is the coastline for France. Willy got to run. Great to watch. Have a good flight. Thank you, and hope you have a good time in La Calida. As I say, I will be covering some streams while the one and only Mr. Willy Cook is away. Can't guarantee when these streams will be due to personal issues, real world life issues and work. So I'll try and get some streams in when I can. A couple of days notice at least, so we can get the team to try and get everything sorted and work hard in the background to get things sorted so we can get some streams set up for you. We'll try and get some streams also set up of actual controlling. We'll get that, try and get that sorted for sometime in the future. If you're interested in seeing the street controlling on the ATC side of things, that will be on VATSIM. Well, connected to VATSIM. There'll be no flying, it will just be controlling, getting aircraft, calling orders up, giving them the clearances, taxiing them out to the runway and sending them off on their merry ways to wherever they're going. We'll try and get that set up shortly and we'll see how that goes. I've got to figure out a few issues on how to set all that up and make sure you can hear the sounds and stuff. So that's always a good thing we could try, see how that goes. Something slightly different from our norm. Hopefully once Mr. Canuck comes back we should have a couple of GA flights, as we do a lot of airliners, so it's nice to mix things up. as we take a look around the scenery. We've got quite a few names in the background there. Big Belly Bailey, Fiddler. For a second there I thought it said easyJet, but now it's Easy Pilot 320. We've got Not a Lawyer. It's really interesting to know. Callum, he looks like he's descending into London, I believe, by the looks of that, in 789. Following Mr. Ripley there, just below us, who's climbing. Big Daddy as well over there. Raring 2. Good bunch of names. All missing now is the Baker's dozen. As you can see in the sky, smooth there as well, just off there, Don says he's the Big Daddy. No comment. Start heading again on the MPC, and we'll just check out how much we've got to go. So we've got 280 miles to drop a descent. We'll give it about 50 to 80 nautical miles, and then we'll go through the approach into Geneva, and we'll make sure that the flight plan and altitudes are all set correctly for that approach there. Looks like we'll be using ILS-22. And then we'll find somewhere to park. Then we'll drop by Mr. Bursim's house and drop him some sausage rolls. Make sure they're vegan though. Well, I thought Mr. Bursim might have been here, but yeah, I guess not. Unless somebody wants to go into the Discord channel and give him a wake-up call for us, that'd be fantastic. He's always at work. That's his excuse. He works from home. He's always at work. I'm sure he'll watch the stream back at some point to see this. Just a quick check while we're here. Can we just make sure that all the sounds are working? The music's not too loud. Just let us know. If it's too quiet, I can turn it up. It does seem that we've sorted out most of the issues from last time. I'm using voice meter now. Voice meter potato. Very handy. It's for controlling sounds. Add all the music through OBS, Windows, Winamp, Microsoft Flight Simulator. If you are liking the stream today, you can hit the subscribe and like button just below. It is free and helps out the channel greatly. All the details for today's stream is in the comment section below, in the information section below. Do drop us a comment as well if you like what you're seeing. If you're not, if you want to see something more interesting, there's our Discord link also in there as well. Music's from Epidemic Sounds, which is also linked below and explains a bit about those. We've got our sponsors links. Just Flight, they've got some decent, they've got some aircraft, some scenery. You can check their website out there. There's Orbx, which we have Newcastle, Flow Pro, got Rex textures and other sceneries and stuff there available from them. If you want to listen to some music whilst you're flying in the cockpit, check out Sky Blue Radio. Sounds good at any altitude. There is a donation link below as well, as it does cost us to have the Epidemic Sounds and just basic running costs. Everything that we make or is donated gets put back into the stream to make it better for yourselves. Today's destination airport is the Redwing Geneva version 3, available on Sim Market and through their website as well. Obviously, of course, we're flying the 737-800, available from PMDG. Nick and John are also flying the A320 CEO, available from Phoenix. John, I've just messaged him. Nick says he's playing Fortnite. Yeah, Fortnite with Vino. Oh, Dan. It looks like Dan's upsetting Nick there in the chat. A debate of explaining Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020. I think I'll stay to that one just there. Ignoring the chat slightly while they're having a conversation about that one and which one's better, I'm going to take a look out the windows. Or even better, I'm going to open the door and boot them out. One of the two. I hope they've got the parachutes. Needless to say, we've got a bit of cloud coverage, but we can see the lovely green grass down there. So while we're cruising here, we'll just go in and open Navigraph just to find out where we are. So we're coming over impacts. I'll just change this to world map there. So as we do, we're coming over France. And then we'll come over and arrive at Lulsar, and that's when we'll start our approach into Geneva. So we'll open the chart here. So we will need to be above flight level 200 at Lulsar, and we need to be above flight 160 for the next waypoint, and Lurko at above 8,000. Max speed of 250 knots above 8,000 at Sobad, and then we'll make our way up and reduce our speed, and we need to be at max 210 knots by SPR. Or established on the localizer, we need to be at 7,000 by SPR, and then we'll descend on the glide to Isla for 22. And then we shall park. I'll bring up the parking stands, and we'll aim to park somewhere around link 3, link 2 and link 3, 30, 34, somewhere around there, if we can. So the minimums for this one is 1565. Altitude is 7,000 feet for transition altitude. LS is 108.7. So missed approach. Initial climb to 7,000. Straight ahead to Golf Victor Alpha at 9.5D. To Golf Victor Alpha will turn left. Max speed at 185 knots. And a bank will go to minimum bank over 25 degrees to intercept and follow the R037 to CBY to the SPR VOR, and then we'll head to the hold there until we get sorted around, and then we'll try for another approach into 22. They've got 200 nautical miles still to go. Plenty of fuel in, and we'll just get these data points entered into the FMC. As you can see, the speed's already set in there. Get our METAR as well for the arrival. So the winds are 2504 knots, fuel clouds of 3600, temperature 14, QNH 1016. Into that. We'll also enter the LS frequencies as well. Well, it's also set up ready and prepared for us. Rolling time. Also that barrow as well. Needless to say, we're going to set this up, and yeah, it's a bit of time to set it all up to the barrow, unlike the Airbus. The barrow is set 1565, and we'll just go to the overhead control panel and we'll switch it to both and set it back to normal, and that way it is about it's set on the first officer side. Whilst we got a couple of hundred miles to our top of the descent there, I'm just going to head back into the galley and get myself another drink, and I shall be right back. I'll leave you with another wing view there. And we are back. All fueled and ready to go for this last part of the stream. 117 miles to the top of this end here, so we'll just turn up our range there. No flap rings in case Dan says anything. We do not do Ryanair ops here, right now. It looks like we've got the Scottish tune back in. I reckon it's got to be that Scottish guy in back that keeps requesting it. Anywho, everything in the flight deck is going well. We've got no issues as far as I'm aware. They forgot to turn my landing gear lights off, oh well. And we are good to look around the cockpit. Just turn our heading to match the heading we're flying. On the MCP panel. Dan says, why no flap rings? We are not Ryanair. We have got a slight balance of the fuel, but not too major to warrant any issues or fuel transfer at the moment, but we will keep an eye on that. Fuel flow is steady, oil pressure is good, oil temp is good. Quantity is good and vibrations are within limits. Ryan, you are Greg's. Greg's is cheap. Ryanair is cheap. Greg's equals Ryanair. No, Dan. Just no. Ryanair wants to make people stand up in an aircraft. Greg's will feed you. There you go. Does that answer your question, Dan? There's always one. Kevin, Greg's is blue, Ryanair is blue. And Guinness is black. You see where I'm going with this? Anyway, Greg's is a lighter shade of blue. So Ryanair is blue, yellow and white. I believe, if that's the colours. I mean, if you started calling British Airways right there, I think Nick could have something to say about that. Yeah, well, Kevin, Ryanair's is like a navy blue, whereas Greg's is a light blue. And we don't have a Guinness logo for our aircraft logo. Here's a question for you, Dan and Kevin then. How do you know Ryanair didn't copy Greg's? Oh, there we go. So Kevin is saying that Ryanair came out with a colour scheme first. Nick Salmon's getting closer, not to Dan. Yeah, but the only thing is, I bet Ryanair doesn't have cargo aircraft, do they? Or do they? Do we know? Now we can see our top of descent marker there. We do have cargo, our passengers. People are not part cargo. Are you saying that people are like items? I'm going to leave that because that's going somewhere it shouldn't be going. Dan, does the Greeks digest in my stomach count as cargo? No, but your beard does. That round facial beard that you've got going there, Dan. I can see a nice little debate going off in the chat as well regarding cargo and passengers. Personally, I don't think we count people as cargo, but according to the Ryanair fans over there, that they do. John just putting in there to Dan. It's just yeah, we'll leave that. It's not for public viewing on the YouTube channel. That can be left into the chat. Just a little update on the positive rate deliveries. They are slowly coming along when I can get a chance to do them in my spare time. The 737s will be releasing first, as they're almost done. And then the Phoenix and A321X by fly-by-wire will be releasing after. As you can see today, we are in the Greg's livery. It's by myself. Everything does taste good. Well, every day tastes good. Nice blue, yellow. And behind us, still trailing us, is Nick and John. Just going to nip into cockpit. See if I can get. So, John, I'm expected in at 2:20 Zulu. Oh no, sorry. 2:40 PM UK time. Kevin, the engines are a colour swap from Ryanair. It's even the same yellow they use. There's no such thing as coincidences, and this is not Ryanair. But how dare you? How dare you? I need a meme. How dare you meme?
naughty, naughty.
Right, so I'll deviate from the chat slightly there now, and we'll get back to flying the aircraft. As less than 14 nautical miles, we shall reach our top of descent. Luscious green out there, down there, out the cockpit, at the cockpit window. Kevin, we'll see who the real operator is from the landing. I'll be landing on sausage rolls. Built this runway on sausage rolls, that's what it was. Captain Fed. We don't do a bish bash bosh, get it done, so you don't have to go around again. You've got tempting, delicious sausage rolls to deliver. No, which song? Which song is that, Kevin? Which song is that? Meet a big bang bosh. We know that, JR. We know that, John. Yeah, definitely. Bish bash bosh. We built this city on sausage rolls. Yes. Built this city. Built this city on sausage rolls. So we're reduced. I've got less than 20 now, 20 miles to drop a drop. We'll just take our FMC and get that onto our descent page. As Nick's just reminded me as well, he set the course for the ALS. We'll just scroll up there, that's 224. Both now have been set into the MTP, and yeah, Relic, Steve's joined. Nice to see you join, Steve. Yeah, you're just in time for a landing. We're just debating sausage rolls, so that should be an interesting one for you there. Let's go to the top percent. We'll drop our altitude on the MCP to the first altitude constraint, which is no lower than above flight level 200, so we'll set 200 in altitude. Sausage and black pudding, my choice. Oh, very nice choice. Very nice. Certain people here that don't like it. And as you can see, we have now started our descent towards Geneva. will just show the livery off again there. The lovely Greg's livery. Created by myself. Looking beautiful. Carrying sausage rolls and passengers. As we head down. Taking a load of cargo and sausage rolls to Switzerland. I'll start getting speed brakes out as well because we're running a bit fast. So as we're doing this as well, we'll just go into our reference page and we'll set our flaps 30. That is all set. More drag required, so we'll add more speed brake. Now we'll just set a nice speed up to 80 knots for the descent. We'll retract the speed brakes. Just by a popular request, here's John. Newcastle is Willy controlling the music. No, it's basically a set playlist that I downloaded for the stream, and it's just basically repeating the playlist. Well, it's actually on repeat and random, so it's about 30 songs, so whatever plays gets played. Next stream we'll have a couple of different set of music playlists from Epidemic Sounds. So what we'll actually do now is we'll fade that music out. As we make our descent into Geneva. Get our chart up there as well. As you can see, our aircraft coming in. We'll set our next altitude constraint. Flight level 80. see our speed is dropping, dropping as we reduce, and our altitude is decreasing as well. Looks like we'll be flying we're making a left turn, and then went in by Sierra Papa Romeo. As we approach now, we'll start to reduce our speed down now to 250 knots. We'll set the VSP brake as well. As you can see, our speed is reducing as well as we get closer to the profile, and now we're slightly above, so our cruise speed should decrease quite quickly. You can also see that the ILS indicators have shown up as well. Kevin says, I see a lack of flap rings, that's a safety risk. We don't do flap rings. And we don't do donut rings either, we're out of stock. Sorry. So now we'll set our altitude on the MCP to 10,000. Try to keep an eye on the aircraft as we make our turn. And just quickly popping over to chat. Out of stock, what kind of Gregs are you? We've got brownies. Does that count, Dan? Brownies. So you see, somebody who loaded up with sausage rolls didn't put any donuts in, they put brownies in instead, or some eclairs, custard slices. We've got some cookies, buns, we've got sandwiches, sausage rolls, we've got steak bake, chicken, cheese and bean, vegan, we've got 2 slices of pizza, yeah, I agree with you there, Nick. Yeah, I agree with that one. John like a coffee and a brownie. Right, so as you see, like after this down to reduce our speed to 220, about maximum of 220 knots, so we're slow down to 210 knots. Got to send our speed brakes. As we're on to flight level 100, we'll put our lights on. Choose our engines continuous. A quick look out the passenger window there. The luscious green vegetation. Yes, Lemon. Quicker whilst coming down. The Greg's themed. We've even got some reading material as well. Start displaying our first stage of flaps. Hey Christian, I don't know if there's a Greg's in Switzerland. I'm sure maybe one of you guys could find out. Bit of stutters there as the scenery loads in. And we should be making a turn now. Oh, just our speed it more, so what is it, 190? Our flaps too. It auto brake one landing. We should just thrust reversers. We'll display some speed brakes there just to get us back on profile. 20 miles to run. And we're making our turn on to final. Talking about food, pizza monster in front of us. Maverick, a big doggy, Fly 78 Sim. we'll do is we'll activate the localizer. Have a quick look outside. Punisher as well over there. Looks like Nick's not too far behind, and John's not far behind Nick either. Should be making that turn shortly. Lovely clouds there, as you can see. Look green. Like to be the approach. There you can see it's just coming. We're just above the guy slope. So if you do like to like what you've seen or done today, you can hit that like and subscribe button. And don't forget to check our sponsors, Just Flight, Orbx, and Skyblue Radio. All linked below. Oh, looks like connection lost on the Microsoft servers. And there is the runway ahead of us. Lovely. So the runway is in sight. Oh, looks like we're connected again. There. They're not heading to match the runway, heading the speed brakes armed. Looks like the scenery is loading in. A bit of stutters there. Miles out. We'll start to reduce that speed to 160 knots. Flag here. Three greens for gear, and we'll steady flaps 15. And down to 25. Our reference speed is 144 knots. Over 8 miles. As you can see, our radar altimeter is now alive. 7 miles with flaps 30. Couple miles and we'll reduce our speed down to 144 knots. sides. What miles to run? Looks like we've got a nice headwind. So that'll almost out even more. One thousand. Auto throttle and autopilot disengaged, manual flight, manual thrust. Watching for the pylons there. Go on to the landing gear.
Minimums. $100. 50. 30. 20. 10.
Reverse thrust. I'm going to from way that they'll stop in time. We'll get out the wrong way. Go over the stop bar. It's actually like odd APU on. Nice one, Mustache. School run. Thanks, Willy. Nice to see you. We'll open up our GX6 and we'll get them to park us at we'll go for 34. We'll get a follow me car as well. The strobes could come off. There's our car to follow. Let's follow him. See where he's taking us. for our landing lights as well. Oh, Nick, looks like Nick's coming in. We're going to miss Nick landing, but I'll try to get him in there. Just see Nick's lights coming in. Chase back here, I think. Here comes Nick. Oh, he got that. Oh, nice, Nick, nice. Right, hopefully we can get parked up before John comes down. Almost up there. Bracket brakes on. APU on. Shut down those engines. What's the call sign for Greg's? Probably pasty. Or sausage roll. Yeah, Kevin, sausage. Yeah, we know you'd like a bit of that, Kevin. Sausage. Get the menu. Go services. Get the chucks on. Crash ground power. And the seatbelt signs off. Text light off. APU off. Engine start to auto. And we'll get the passengers deloaded. And here comes J-Hog as well. His lovely EasyJet livery. And this is the Redwings Geneva, available in market, and their website. Check out the Redwing website. Also, if you have liked what you've seen today, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe channel buttons. Sorry, for the channel. It helps out massively. Donation link at the below. If you feel you want to leave one, all proceeds go back into the channel. Our further Discord is also linked below. And don't forget to check out Sky Blue Radio, Just Flight, and Orbx. For John J-Hog to park up, and that should be end of the stream. And that's our flight from Newcastle to Geneva, taking some passengers and some Gregs over to Switzerland. As always, thank you, John. Thank you, Nick, for flying with us today. It's been a great flight. Shame about decent weather, but it's real world. is the best we're going to get it. And yeah, that's it from me. So from myself and the Positive Rate team, hope you have a good rest of your day. Bye for now.